Everyone, my name is Miss Shannon from the Macedon Public Library, and today we are going to be doing yoga. So yesterday in our story time, we read Yoga Bunny by Brian Russo, and if you haven't had a chance to see our story time, you can go on the Macedon Public Library's website and find the link there to watch it, and you can read this book with us. The Yoga Bunny does some yoga poses in this book, and we are going to do those poses that are featured in this book. Let's get started. All right, so I have our yoga poses here. I drew our yoga bunny and each pose that we're going to be doing, and we're going to go through and learn the poses first all together. So if you have a yoga mat, go ahead and set it out. If you don't, if you want to get on a carpet or something, just make sure that you have a spot where you can grip and you won't slide around. So I took my socks off because I find that I get a better grip without my socks on. Make sure you move away any furniture, so if you lose your balance at all, you're not going to bump into any furniture or sharp corners. And all right, let's go. So our first one here, it is forward fold. So we're going to put our feet flat on the ground, and we're going to lift our arms up all the way to the sky, and then we're going to fold from our waist and bring our hands and try to touch the ground. I cannot touch my toes. I'm working on my flexibility, but if you can, try to touch the ground. If you can't, that's okay. Don't force it. We don't want to hurt any of our muscles. And then we're going to come back up. And number 2 is called downward dog. So we're going to come onto our mat, and we're going to bend at the waist and put our hands on the ground and stretch out our legs. And we want to point our bottom up toward the sky. And our head is going to be in between our arms. So that's how we're going to look. We want a V shape. So here's our downward dog. Come back up. And number 3 is tree pose. So tree pose, we're going to lift one leg up, and we're going to be balancing on one leg. So if you need a chair or something to keep your balance, we're going to put our one leg and put it on the inside of the opposite thigh, on our inner thigh, and then we're going to take our hands and bring them in to prayer pose. Breathe in and out, and stand up straight. All right, so there's our tree pose. Number 4 is warrior pose. And so this one, we're going to put one foot out, and our foot is straight. And then our back leg, this foot is horizontal. So I have this foot pointing towards the camera, and this foot pointing towards the door. So if you draw a line from this heel, and you go all the way back, it should intersect with the arch of your foot, right in the middle of your foot. And we're going to bend our leg, and you want to make sure your knee does not go over your ankle. So we bend our leg, and our arms go all the way up and reach for the sky. This is our warrior pose. All right, and last one, this is a fan favorite, is resting pose. So this one, we're gonna lay down on our mat, your legs all the way stretched out, and your hands resting comfortably at your side. And this is resting pose. All right, now that we all know how to do our yoga poses, and if you need a reference, they're all up here. I hope you can see them well. And we're gonna try to do all 5 of them together. So we're going to try to do all of them, and we're going to start with forward fold. All right, for our feet on the ground, we're going to lift our arms up, reach for the sky, inhale, exhale, bend at our waist, bring our hands all the way to the ground. All right, we're going to transition into downward dog. We're going to put our hands on our mat, put our feet backwards, and lift our bottoms up to the sky. So we should look like a triangle or a mountain. All right. Now we're gonna put our right foot to the middle, our left foot to the middle, stand up. Our next one is tree pose. So we're gonna take our leg and put it on the inside of our thigh. Come to prayer pose. Inhale, exhale. Stand up tall. All right, release. The next one is warrior pose. I'm gonna put our right foot forward. Our left foot should intersect. Bend our knee. Put our hands all the way up to the sky. We want our torso facing frontwards. Right. Come up from that one. Hands down. We're going to sit down on our mat and stretch out our legs, our arms near our side, and come in to resting pose. All right, so we're gonna try that one more time, okay? We're gonna come and stand on our mat, put our arms up, and bend at the waist. Put our hands down to the ground. All right, we're gonna put our hands on our mat, move our feet back, our bottoms up to the sky, and our head between our hands. And this is downward dog. All right, I'm gonna stand up. Now we're gonna do our left leg inside of our thigh. Get your balance. Put our hands into prayer pose. Breathe in, out, stand tall. Next is warrior pose. Now we're gonna put our left foot frontward, right in the back. Remember to have our torso to the front and put our hands up to the sky. Bend our knee for warrior pose. Hands down. We're going to sit on our mat. Stretch our legs out, lay down. Put our hands to our sides. Get comfortable. This is resting pose. Breathe in and out. In and out. And we're going to sit back up. All right. So that is our yoga for today. So these are the yoga poses we did. This is a great activity that you can do if you need a quiet activity to do, or if you'd like to do it as a family. That would be so much fun. I'm so glad you guys could join me today. I hope you guys enjoy doing some yoga, and maybe you learned some new things today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful time in yoga. Thanks for joining me. Bye.